Hello and welcome to Community Chats. I'm Ali Hammer, and today we're joined with Ree Ram, the CEO of iTrazo TraceTech. Ree, thank you so much for joining me today. To start, can you share with our audience who is iTrazo and what services do you guys actually offer?
Thank you, Ellie. Greatly appreciate you having me here today and fantastic to be part of this show. So who is iTrazo? iTrazo, we are the pioneers in developing supply chain traceability solutions to give our customers and brands control over quality delivery. So we've developed our own supply chain traceability platform called iTrazo ADI. The ADI stands for Active Digital Identity, which is attached to every asset, product, or service to give cradle to grave transparency of a product and service as it goes through its entire life cycle. We're delivering consumer confidence through real-time end-to-end supply chain traceability for transparency, compliance, and consistent quality.
And you mentioned that you developed your traceability platform, which is called iTrazo ADI. Can you just elaborate on that a little bit? So why did you actually develop your own solution?
So consumer confidence, and you as a consumer are fully aware that the growing consumer demands for quality product, understanding where their product's coming from, the brand protection, the food safety, the biosecurity issues that are out there cannot be met by fragmented supply chains or inadequate compliance or lack of quality management. Hence, we developed a platform that delivered consumer confidence through real-time end-to-end supply chain traceability for transparency, compliance, and consistent quality. We are also offering brand protection. So our platform allows brands to protect their reputation and also protect against product diversion, counterfeiting, dupe targeted recalls, and meet their compliance obligations, and plus create transparency in the supply chain ecosystem. We've also got within the whole supply chain at the moment, we are lacking data sharing. So where the data producers and the data consumers meet and trade data, it's a data trading economy where we have created this for everybody that plays a part in the supply chain ecosystem. On the other hand, as you can see right now, the supply chain is in chaos caused by the pandemic. This is another example of why supply chain transparency is critical to meet the supply chain demand.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely gives consumers confidence knowing that we have supply chain traceability. And Ree, why did you select AWS as your cloud and managed service provider?
When iTrazo started this journey in late 2017, we evaluated different solution architectures and infrastructure requirements that would be secure, auto-scalable, easy to maintain, and cost-effective for our customers and us as a solution provider. And in that evaluation process, AWS ticked all the boxes for us to get us started. The iTrazo ADI platform has several moving parts, and we are processing huge volumes of data and billions of transactions from the entire ecosystem that is involved. And we're providing information back to our customers in near real time. So utilizing data insights, and on top of that, we use other technologies such as AI, machine learning, data encryption. There's a massive amount of integration work that goes into setting up a customer. We're able to build and run that fairly quickly without adding additional cost to our customers or to us by utilizing AWS. And most importantly, we need something that is secure. Security, cybersecurity threats, all of those, that is so important. Auto scalability is significant from what we do from a supply chain perspective. And this is all easy to maintain for us running everything on an AWS managed service. AWS also offered us innovation credit, which is super helpful when you're starting out and scraping to save costs when you're a startup.
Absolutely. The innovation credits are something that not everybody knows about, but they are so helpful to startups. So I'm so glad that you utilize the benefit of them. And Ree, supply chain traceability has become more and more in demand, as you mentioned before, across nearly every single industry. So how will iTrazo capture this market, and how will AWS be able to support you on the journey of this rapid growth?
So firstly, we have a proven solution in the marketplace, which is placing us in a high esteem amongst our customers. We've got name brands that are already on our production system. We are selling a solution, not a hype. It is also critical that we understand our customer needs and offer more personalized solution rather than take the one size fits all approach. And having AWS at our disposal, we're able to build and prove prototypes and solutions quickly and take that to market and meet the more sort of more personalized solution or the bespoke solutions that the supply chain industry demand, the supply chain demands. We've got a highly scalable and secure SaaS platform that is running on AWS. So that's taking away, I can sleep better at night knowing that my customers are going to be supported while all the applications and processes are running in the background. We've also got employee loyalty from a technical and support resources with capability to scale up quickly to support multiple projects. And we're creating the right ecosystem amongst our partnerships and have a strong management and board and technical team supporting and building our brand strategy.
Thank you so much. And you mentioned that you have well-known brands using your system when we spoke earlier. So can you share who some of these are, maybe some of your early adopter customers, and why did they actually choose iTrazo?
Well, some of our early adopters have been in the agriculture sector. So the agriculture sector or the food safety biosecurity concerns have been driving the traceability, the supply chain traceability. So our early adopters have been the likes of Costa Group, which is a publicly listed company and one of the biggest producers of fresh produce in Australia. We've got the Chosen Ones, which is all stone fruits based out of Adelaide. We've got livestock producers for red meat, during gestation, grass and goats, and multiple others. And we're also getting onboarding customers from the manufacturing, fashion, health, and pharmaceutical. And those industries are all sort of driven by the same thing in terms of creating transparency for their industry, meeting other compliance requirement, environmental sustainability goals. Let's take pharmaceutical as an example. Pharmaceutical, by 2024, all prescription drugs needs to have traceability on their products. And we're working with that industry and some of the producers of prescription drugs in terms of getting traceability. So, we were very lucky to have Costa Group as one of our first customers. We've continued to work with them. We've continued to evolve our platform in that space. And we're signing up almost 2 to 3 customers a month at the moment on our platform.
Such an exciting space. Bree, thank you so much. I always love when a CEO comes on my show, but even more so when it's a female in the tech space. And, when we were chatting earlier, you mentioned that 80% of your staff are female. That is so cool in this space because we do know there is a little bit of a gender discrepancy. So thank you so much for sharing your company and what you guys are doing. It sounds like you've got an amazing future ahead. And if anyone has any questions about traceability or iTrazo, please pop them in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. Appreciate your time and thank you for the opportunity.